Hi friends, join me for this 20-minute Abhyanga self-massage practice. You want to grab your herb-infused or whatever oils you're using, a little container, and you want to pour out some oil for this massage practice. Make sure you have a towel on hand in case of any spillage. You don't want any oil getting on your flooring or your clothing or your bed sheets, depending on where you're sitting. We're going to start with warming up the hands. We don't want to place cold hands on a body in these acts of self-love. So warming up those hands, giving a little gratitude to the hard work that your hands do each day. And then we're going to start by placing the hands over the face. We are starting with liberally coating all parts of the body with oil. Ayurveda teaches us that to rub oil on the body is to anoint the body with love. This is very much a self-love, self-protecting practice. You can apply oil to your body every morning before you get in the shower, in the evening before you put your pajamas on. You can place small amounts of oil on the skin, but in a longer Abhyanga self-massage practice, you really want to heavily coat the skin with oil. Don't skimp on the oil. You can really pour it right onto the legs. Get it all over your body. If you're anything like me, it might be drinking it up just as fast as you're applying it. In the initial application of the oil, you can move quite quickly. You want to warm up the whole body, increase your circulation, and invigorate the skin. Going back for a second pass wherever it's needed, you want to make sure that you're really well lubricated so that your hands move easily, glide easily over the body, and you can get deeper into that musculature and deeper tissue. And we are remembering to put oil on all areas of the body, so include your feet. Your feet carry you from A to B every single day. They do a lot of work in helping you move through life. And so express some gratitude now to the feet, bring some energy to the feet, awaken the feet, and lubricate your feet. Now, ideally, we do Abhyanga self-massage completely naked in a space where you feel comfortable to do so. For today's practice, though, of course, I'm wearing clothes, but I'm going to do my best to coat my body in all areas with the oil. So giving a good awakening rub to the breasts, to the belly, to those areas that don't get enough touch from us. And you want to be sure to reach down into your armpit areas, stimulating movement of the lymph, your lymphatic system is your immune system, and there are a lot of lymphatic nodules or tissues in the armpit areas, so you really want to be sure to include that in your massage. Getting a little bit more oil here, making sure you are well lubricated. And I'm going to do another pass here on areas of my skin. Again, I just drink oil. This might not be the case for you. All right, beginning our formal massage practice, let's start at the base of our face with a little bit of massage of the jaw. It is very common for us to clench our jaws in our sleep or while we're doing our focused work. So we'll start by encouraging the body to release tension in the face and jaw. Circular motions at the sides of your jaw, moving up to the ears, using your peace fingers to rub the front and back of the ears and down the sides of the neck. Moving to those shoulders, giving a good amount of pressure, squeezing those shoulder muscles to release the day's worth of tension. Sometimes it's nice to use your hand on the opposite shoulder to achieve a little bit of added pressure. And you'll find that this feels really nice when you're using a lot of oil. Giving a little rub to the chest, stimulating again those lymphatic channels, coming into the armpits and the breast tissue area. We don't want any stagnation of the lymphatic channels in these areas, especially as women. Coming to the arms, you can do long strokes on the bones and sort of circular motions where you're experiencing a little bit more tension. It's very common for us to experience an added amount of pressure and even a pinching of the nerves in this area around the elbow, especially if you work on a computer all day or find yourself using your smartphone often. So just releasing the tension in that muscle and then giving a good pressure, rubbing downwards toward the hand. And don't forget your hands. Your hands give to your loved ones. They support you. They help prepare your food. They hold your babies. And so we really want to give gratitude for how our hands help us give of our skills in this world. Giving additional attention here in between the thumb and forefinger, this can help release tension in the mind. It's excellent for if you experience migraine headaches. Pulling that built up energy out the ends of your fingers now. And you're going to do like a slight bending practice. Bending the wrist back and forth, and we'll move to the other arm now. Again, using a good amount of pressure, and this should feel really lovely, especially if you're using plenty of oil. You'll experience a lovely amount of glide there coming down to the elbow. Again, circular motions over that musculature, over the nervous system there to release added tension that can lead to carpal tunnel, tennis elbow, things like that. Helping that muscle to release, moving down to the hand. Again, we want to do all of these practices with a mindset of gratitude for the body and everything that it does for us. Your hands are massaging your body now. They deserve thanks for the work that they are doing. Again, circular motions wherever you feel an added amount of tension in the body. Anywhere you feel that, spend a little extra time. Bending the wrist back and forth now. And then let's move down to your abdomen. We want to rub the belly in circular motions, and it's a counterclockwise movement. So this stimulates your digestive cavities. The digestive organs move from your ascending colon to your transverse colon to your descending colon, from the right side of your body over to the left side. So when we do this circular massage, you're stimulating proper function of your elimination organs. Moving to the back, rubbing over the sides of your hips is going to stimulate proper function of your kidneys. And bringing a little extra warmth to this area is always beneficial, especially during cold season. And let's move to the legs now. When massaging the legs, you might find yourself wanting to use the base of your palm, like the heel of your palm, or you can even roll your hand into a fist and use that, because we want to use a good amount of pressure to massage these larger muscles in the body. Feels great just to lean back and push into these muscles. Coming down to the lower leg. Giving a good amount of pressure on either side of the shin bone there. And then you're going to come up just below the knee on the outside of the shin. This area is a wonderful spot to stimulate for proper function of the kidneys and the colon and the liver. So this is awakening to those digestive organ systems, and it's great for supporting your immune system as well. Moving to the other leg, again using our fist or as much pressure as is comfortable to massage these larger muscles. connecting to each area of your body with gratitude. These legs carry you. This body is here for you. Moving down through the calf and the shins. And again, coming to that spot just below the knee on the outer side of the shin. You might find this spot to be especially tender if you are experiencing low immunity or you have a cough or cold. And coming to our feet now. You can give a good amount of pressure to the feet in massage practice. Again, using the fist if needed to really get into those muscle groups. With plenty of oil, it can feel really nice to do this rotation with the fist, and you can even get in there with your elbow or with your lower arm. It can feel really nice to put the full weight of your arm onto the foot and glide. Little extra support to each and every one of your toes. Thank you for holding me in balance. And an invigorating warming rub to wrap up the practice on each foot. Moving to the other side now. And again, using the weight of your fist or your elbow or your arm to give a good amount of pressure and help those tired feet relax. And again, a little extra attention for each of your toes. Considering how the littlest of things can bring balance to our lives. And an invigorating, warming and relaxing rub to the bottom and top of your foot now. Wrapping up, you can give a full body, one last relaxing swipe of the hands, bringing down any built up energy out of the arms, out of the hands, encouraging that full body relaxation. Again, you want to thank your hands for the work that they've done for you today. Encourage them to release now. Down to the legs, moving the energy down and out. This is a wonderful practice to do before bed. Sweeping that energy downward. And you can try inhaling at the top of your thighs and exhaling that energy down. Moving with the breath. Coming back to your comfortable seat, we're going to give ourselves a hug, remind ourselves we're here to support and keep ourselves feeling safe. Deep breath here. And as you come to your end of your practice, I thank you so much for joining me for this self-massage.